the vision of total look has been brought from my grandfather in 1956. It was the first one that had the vision. Unfortunately, in those days, was too premature. He was a creator of a different idea, of a different lifestyle that finally, with the generation after my grandfather, my father started to do it in 1976 in Toronto when he opened up his first or our first monobrand showroom, which is in the monobrand showroom, answer to your question, is represent all the elements that are, they might be the table, they might be the racks, they might be the chandelier, the wallpaper, all the way as Giorgio collection is interpreting the correct lifestyle luxury home. So Giorgio collection, since the beginning, it was all the time a question of values. So, and my grandfather and my father teach me those values, and all the Giorgio collection families, which is my clients, are considered part of the families and are not clients anymore, but they are partners. They understood the way as they should sell and they should impose the Giorgio collection look. And this is coming from the simple, easy word, passion. Only if you have passion, you can communicate this to the final consumer. I don't even know how many we have, but I know, for example, that in the 80s, in the 90s, when we were collaborating with famous designers like Vladimir Kagan, international famous design, Vladimir Kagan, Rick Lee, some of our pieces have been shown as well at the Guggenheim Museum. So we had so many prizes or recognized of what we have done in the past. But what I'm looking is the future. So what we are looking, Giorgio Collection is looking for to seek the correct partner. This is we're still looking in some particular countries, because some we are already perfect and fine, like for example, Russia. We had, believe it or not, in 1993, the first not the first mono, but the only mono brand that Giorgio Collection has ever opened in Moscow. But unfortunately, those days, they were a very difficult day. And therefore, in 1996, our partner, our Moscow Russian partner, all of a sudden disappeared. So since 1996, which is more than 20 years, Giorgio Collection was looking for the correct partner in Russia. I have to confess you one thing. Believe it or not, Russians are much more European and Italians than a lot of our countries which are considered Europeans, okay? We have so many commons, so many values in commons, and so many similarities that for me it's very difficult to find the difference. So at the final end, I would say the Italian and Russians, they're almost the same. We have the very similar culture, the similar education, the similar value, and the similar taste. In fact, all the Russian people loves the Italian style, loves the Italian lifestyle. They love the Italian products because they're looking for the best quality product. I don't think there is a main difference. The difference is only a mental difference, because Russian thinks that is different from the Italian. An Italian, he might think that is different from Russia, but this is not the reality, since many years they come in Russia. And all the time, in my time that I was spending my weeks, my day, my month in Russia, I see that we have a lot common things. And really, I love that. And finally, that we found the right partner, finally, Giorgio Collection could be able to let Russian understand our philosophy. I think that the Russian clients, what I call Giorgio Collection clients, it really changed. It changed in the way that now he has an open mind, they travel a lot, they understand what's going on in the world, and they recognize today, they have a better education to recognize what is beauty, what is not good, what is the quality talks about, why the product looks beautiful. So they understood much better than 15 years ago to make the correct choice. And when the quality is coming out respect of the quantity, this is where Giorgio Collection is coming out. So for us, is only, and I think that it will be only a great advantage. Yes, I can tell you an unbelievable, amazing project that we have done in 1980. Why I'm telling you this? Because I was only 17 and we did this project in Casablanca. And we did like it was not a villa, a town, a kind of town with for Muslim, for the son of the Saudi Arabia king, because the son of the Morocco king was given as a present. So I stayed myself 3 months in Casablanca, and what we have done there is amazing. We have done the impossible. Whatever you can think, we have done 10 times more. So this was a wonderful experience for me, be a teenager, and face this crazy thing, really made me understand what was going to be the luxury world. Success, that's a very nice word. Success all the time. My grandfather, unfortunately my grandfather, which started the company, I lost my grandfather when I was 12, but I still remember what he told me, and he was telling me only a few phrases, was not talk too much, because the old generation with few words, but the correct words. And he told me all the time, you, Fabio, you have to understand one thing, it's very important. You in life, you're going to be success, but not because you're going to make money, not because you think that you are success, because you'll be success only when your passion will be realized. And Giorgio Collection is and became my baby, which is growing up, but the baby needs to be fed every day. So I never work in my life for money. I don't understand why people work for money. Unless you work for passion, you'll never be successful. Everybody has a secrets, but the importance of the secrets that you have to other people knows your secrets. Otherwise, you bring your. So, what is the strong way as we try to impose our look is, first of all, talking about furniture, is choosing the very rare veneer, because my grandfather had a veneer factory, and I passed many years choosing veneer and selected veneer. So using very rare veneer that any other Italian company cannot make it. And on top of veneer, apply a special finish named polyester, which is a transparent chemical finish that protects the veneer and in addition gives the depth of the veneer in order to the final consumer to understand and to appreciate the uniqueness of the Giorgio Collection product.